and welcome to day 18 of Ohso Your January. Thank you so much for being here with me again today. Today we're going to practice a shoulder mobility flow. So it will get into our necks, our shoulders, our chests. So many of us will be holding stress, emotion up in our shoulders. We'll find ourselves throughout the day start to lift the shoulders, bring the shoulders forwards, round through the back. And so it will help to ease that tension, but also so many of us are sat at desks, on our computers, or worse than that, we're on our computers and not at our desks. So crouched over, or maybe over our children or our phones. So really just trying to open that up a little bit more and get rid of that tension. So we're going to first of all take a nice comfortable seat, take a cross-legged position if that's comfortable. If it's not, then maybe on your knees or any seated position that works for you today. We're going to rest the hands down on the knees. We're going to close our eyes. We're going to inhale, rise up through the crown of the head. We're going to exhale, soften the shoulders down and open through the chest. We're going to try and keep this nice upright position while focusing on the breath. Softening the muscles in your face. Relaxing the shoulders down. Softening sit bones. Relaxing the legs down. And just noticing whether this is a comfortable position to be in, or maybe if the shoulders are starting to want to come forwards, the upper back wanting to round. Try and keep that nice open upright position and try and stay as soft as you can while doing it. Feel the breath drawing down into the belly. Feel the body softening as you exhale. Inhale. And exhale, sit bones relaxing down, bring the chin down to the chest, keep the spine long, so we're not rounding through the back, we're just bringing the chin down towards the chest. And feel that stretch through the back of the neck and working down the upper back. Maybe staying there, maybe interlacing the fingers above the head and just resting those hands onto the head, drawing the chin a little closer down, breathing deep into the back of the neck, upper back. Staying nice and long through the spine. And then we're going to start to drop the head down and round a little through the back. Just turn around in case you need to see. Draw the navel in and bringing the head down. So now we're working further down through the back and maybe even bringing that head further down, a little further forwards. Feel that pressure on the throat, activating the throat chakra. And we're not forcing the head down, we're just using the weight of the arms. Just really creating that space through the back of the neck. Really gently drawing the arms or the elbows in towards each other. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, slowly coming back up and releasing the arms down. We're going to switch the legs, so we come into an unnatural crossed legs if we're in cross leg position, just to keep everything even. We're going to take the right hand down, and we are going to take the left hand out to the side, and we're going to draw the right ear over to the right shoulder. Take the fingers up towards the sky, so we're flexing the left hand. And feel that stretch moving all the way along the arm and all the way up to the fingers. We might want to keep that right hand down. We might take that right hand to the left ear, just really gently drawing the right ear down. Feel the energy travelling through the arm, through to the fingers, the palm. Inhale and exhale. And release, bring that left hand down. And we're going to take the right hand out to the right side, so pressing through that right hand, drop the left ear to the left shoulder, flex that right hand, and maybe using the left hand to the right ear to draw the left ear down to the shoulder. Again, feel that tingling working its way along the arm. Inhale and exhale. And release, head back up to centre, the arms down. We're going to take the hands behind the back, interlace our fingers, open through the chest as we squeeze the palms together behind the back and slowly folding forward. So we're really opening across the chest here and folding ourselves forwards. Maybe we'll bring the forehead down to the ground, maybe staying here and lifting the arms up. Breathe into the front of the chest. Gently draw the shoulder blades towards each other. Inhale and exhale. Slowly, slowly coming back up. We're going to take the arms up to the sky. Take the hands to the shoulders and lift the elbows up, 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 so the hands are sliding down the back. Take the elbows wide and down. So big circles all the way up and back, out to the side and down. So big circles. Find the breath. Inhale, rising. Exhale, back and down. One more. And take the hands to the knees. We're going to round through the back. We're going to cow and cat in our seated position. Inhale, open through the chest, gazing up. And exhale, rounding through the back, really draw the navel in. Inhale, open. And exhale, round. One more, inhale. And exhale. And we'll take big circles round in one direction. Make as big a circle as you can with the chest. Really creating space in the chest, in the shoulders, in the upper back. And then back in the other direction. Try and keep the sit bones rooted. Release, coming back up into our seated position. We're going to rock over the knees and come onto hands and knees. So shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. We're going to inhale, lift the right arm up to the sky, really opening up through the right chest, reaching up through those right fingers. Holding there, maybe gazing up to the right thumb. Really breathing into the chest, opening through the chest. Just softening the breath there. Inhale. And exhale, taking that right hand down, other side. Inhale, lift the left arm up to the sky. Really open up through that left chest, gaze to the back of the thumb. Feel that space through the left shoulder, through the left chest. Those left fingers lifting you up. Inhale. And exhale, slowly come down. We're going to take the hands towards the top of the mat. We might want to walk the knees a little bit further back as well. We'll come into melting heart. So I'm going to drop the chest down. Maybe we'll rest down onto the forehead. Tailbone pointing up towards the sky. Or maybe we'll bring the gaze forwards as we drop the chest lower. And then we'll see if we can stay up on the fingertips. So the middle of the palm is lifted up when the fingers are down. So really dropping down through the chest. Maybe gazing ahead, maybe looking down to the mat. And we're going to inhale, lift through the navel, rounding through the back. And exhale, drop the chest back down again. Follow the breath. Inhale, rise. Exhale, drop down through the chest. Inhale, rise. Exhale, drop. 2 more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, drop. Find the breath, connect with the breath. Last one. Then come down onto the arms if you weren't there already, and then just snake ourselves forwards and resting down onto our bellies. Bring the forehead down onto the mat and take the fingers to the top corners of the mat, assuming that is a little bit further ahead than your face. Take the feet a little wider apart, at least hip width apart. We're going to keep the head down as we press down through the fingers and lift through the chest, snaking ourselves up into cobra. It doesn't need to be a big cobra, it could be a little baby cobra. And exhale, rolling the body back down. Inhale, rolling up. And exhale, rolling down. One more. Rest the forehead down on the mat. Cactus that right, or look to the left actually. We're going to cactus that right arm out to the right side. And we're going to take the left hand next to the left chest as we roll out into that right arm. So we might have the legs stacked. We might take that top foot, the left foot, to the ground behind. Really working into that right chest, right shoulder. Find the breath there. Try and soften the right shoulder, right chest. And you might want to use this left knee as a lever. As you draw that left knee up and back, that will take you deeper into this right shoulder. Allow that shoulder to soften. Breathe into the shoulder, breathe the energy in, create the space there. Inhale. And exhale. And slowly coming back to center. Just rest your head in your hands for a moment there. Inhale. And exhale. Take the left arm out into cactus arms. Looking to the right, take the right hand in front of the right chest. And we're going to rock out into that left arm, maybe keeping the legs stacked, Maybe take that right foot down behind. And again, we can use that right knee as a lever to take us deeper into the pose. We can also use this right hand to push us deeper into that twist. And then just softening through the left shoulder. Breathing into that left shoulder, breathing into the left chest. And imagine any tension there just melting away or dissolving. Inhale and exhale. Slowly coming back to center, rest the head in the hands. Take a breath. And taking the hands either side of the chest, we're going to push ourselves back onto our knees. Now, if you want to have a little stretch out through the underside of the feet as well, you can keep the toes tucked and sit back onto the heels. Otherwise, you can sit onto the tops of the feet. I'm going to have a little stretch through the bottom of the feet while I am here. We're going to inhale, lift the right arm up. Exhale, take it down between the shoulder blades. Inhale, left arm up. Maybe we can catch fingers. If we can't, we could take a strap behind the back and we could hold onto that strap with both hands. Draw that right elbow up. Exhale, soften the shoulders down. Each inhale, we rise up through the chest, through that right elbow. Each exhale, we soften the shoulders down. So those left fingers are pulling down on the right if you've been able to catch. Inhale. And exhale. And release. If we can stay on the toes, then great. If not, come onto the tops of the feet. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale, down between the shoulder blades. Inhale, lift the right hand up. See if we can catch fingers again. And if not, we can use that strap or just reaching towards. We're really working that left elbow up. The shoulders down, away from the ears. Gazing up to the third eye between the eyebrows. Find the breath. Inhale. And exhale and release. If you've had your toes tucked all that time, walk the hands forwards. We're just going to tap out through the toes. And we're going to sit back into child's pose. So if you have a block or a couple of blocks, you could use a couple of blocks here, but you do not need them at all. So do not worry if you do not. We're going to come into a child's pose. Sit back onto the heels. We can either have the belly on the thighs or we can take the knees wide. And we are going to drop the forehead down to the ground. Now bring the hands in towards each other, bring the hands into a prayer, lift that prayer up towards the sky. Now this might be enough, or you might want to take the thumbs down to the nape of the neck. I find it deeper with the fingers up to the sky. Walk the elbows forwards and just drop those arms down. Feel that working through the shoulders. If you don't feel that's enough of a stretch, you could take a block or a couple of blocks and you could rest the elbows onto the blocks just to raise them up and bringing the head down. Just creating that extra space through the shoulders. Really connecting with your breath here. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath. And releasing the arms, moving any blocks if you've used them. Coming back up onto the knees, maybe into that cross-legged position. We're going to bring the chin down to the chest and we're going to roll the head from side to side again. So bringing that left ear over to left shoulder. Down as we exhale. Inhale, right ear over to right shoulder. Exhale down. Maybe we've created some space there. Maybe it feels a little different from the beginning of the session. Bring chin to the chest. Inhale, slowly lifting the head up. Bringing the hands into a prayer. And namaste.